Days of Our Lives spoiler Steve busts Dr. Mark Green for DNA tampering, proves Abigail results outfitted. Xander's baseball bat attack on Brady, Connie's Everett lie. Fiona's plan to smother Sarah fails. Brady blasts Justin. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that Steve Johnson just might be the one to figure out the verity about Abigail DeMura, aka Dr. Mark Green's family. Between Steve's instincts and some new suggestions that have landed in his stage, he could follow the trail to some trouble. Of course, Days of Our Lives suckers have formerly seen Kristen DeMura express reservations about Abigail and whether she might be a phony. Jennifer Horton Devros is also floundering to accept this, Abigail, as her real son. Still, Days spoilers say Steve may be in the position to crack the case and actually prove Abigail isn't Chad DeMura's return woman. For starters, Steve refocused out that DNA test results aren't always legal at University Hospital, so it's nice to see Days brought that up. Also, Kayla Johnson offered another hint by pointing out that Dr. Green was the only other person who was part of the DNA testing process. Since Kayla completely trusts Mark, she has no reason to suppose the results were outfitted. Steve doesn't have a particular connection to Dr. Green, so it'll be easier for him to suspect he's behind a tampering plot. Maybe Steve could put his investigative chops to good use and follow Mark, just to see what kind of shady effects he might be over to. Still, that'll clearly be a red flag if Steve catches Mark and Abigail having a hush-hush meeting. It could move Steve to get to the bottom of this connection, so he might intimately run another DNA test that Mark can alter. Sneaky Steve could find a way to score new samples and ultimately prove that the first test results must have been outfitted by Mark. This could lead to Steve busting Dr. Green for tampering and defying Abigail about the crooked game she's playing with Mark's help. Since Steve knows how to uncover buried secrets, perhaps he could take effects indeed further and ever find out about this stock link. Steve might expose Abigail as a fraud and point the cutlet at Mark for being both her family and mate in crime. Days observers saw that Steve looked uneasy about the taradiddle Stephanie Johnson caught Abigail in. Abigail wasn't on the phone with Caleb like she claimed to be, so Steve may assume there's more deception to uncover. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Steve could launch a disquisition that'll change everything. So stick with us for updates on his sweats and prognostications on the shocking news that's brewing. Days of Our Lives week of September 9 preview Xander's baseball bat attack on Brady, Connie's Everett lie. Days of Our Lives spoilers exercise for the week of September 9 to 13 reveals that Holly Jonas will contend she knows Eric Brady killed her father. Holly will rip into Eric for causing Daniel Jonas' crash when he drove drunk and also lying her entire life. Meanwhile, the fake Abigail DeMura will talk to Steve Johnson and contend she knows she's Abby. Still, Steve will worry she's not really Abigail, grounded on her recent taradiddle to Stephanie Johnson and some other suspicious jest. Speaking of falsehoods, Days spoilers say Stephanie will catch Connie Viniski in one next. Connie told Leo Stark that she went way back with Everett Lynch, Eka Robert, Bobby Stain. That's why Stephanie will reach out to invite Connie to Everett's honorary service. But Connie will claim she's no way heard of any Everett or Bobby. Stephanie will realize some deception is going on, so she'll give Jada Hunter updates on that news and raise her reservations too. It won't be long until Jada investigates at Connie's apartment, so a bound and gagged Melinda Trask will hope a deliverance is brewing. Days of Our Lives daily exercise also shows Connie with a cutter behind her reversed in Gabby Hernandez Dimura's office, so some parlous moments are ahead in Salem. At the Kyriakis Manse, Days spoilers at Fiona Cook will nearly suffocate Sarah Kyriakis with a pillow, but she'll back out of the idea and cover her balm in the end. As for Brady Black, his freedom won't go over well with Xander Kyriakis. Xander will alarm Brady when he brings a baseball club to the Titan office and threatens him with it. The love of my life might no way walk again for the rest of her life. Xander shouts as he raises the club and swings it in Day's daily promo. Indeed, if Xander bails on doing serious damage to Brady, seeing him in attack mode should leave Brady rattled. Days of Our Lives spoilers say some dangerous scenes will be playing out each over city, so we'll pass along further prognostications on all the scares and marvels. Days of Our Lives spoilers Monday, September 9. Fiona's plan to smother Sarah fails. Brady blasts Justin. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Monday, September 9, reveal that Tate Black will open up to John Black about how he accidentally revealed a buried secret to Holly Jonas. Tate assumed Holly knew that Eric Brady was the drunk motorist who killed Daniel Jonas, but he was wrong about that. Now Holly is spinning out and refusing to let Tate be there for her, substantially because he keeps defending Eric and Brady Black, while John advises Tate. Holly will unleash her wrath on Eric in the Dement. Eric decided it was eventually time to break the news to Holly about his part in her father's demise. Of course, Eric will snappily realize Holly has formerly discovered the verity, so he'll be sorry he sat on the secret for so long. Holly may have her dubieties that Eric was really going to confess at all since the timing seems awfully accessible. Maybe Holly will suspect Eric is just saying that because she formerly said about what he did. Whatever the case, Holly will really let Eric have it for making a stupid decision and changing her life ever. The fact that Eric and Nicole Walker hid this for times will rankle Holly, who indeed called Eric Daddy when she was youngish. Eric has been like a father to Holly her whole life, but now she'll wonder how he lives with himself for wiping out her real pager when he drove drunk that night. Other days spoilers say Brady will argue with Justin Kyriakis, who talked EJ DeMera into letting Brady go free, at least for now. EJ still plans to ultimately throw the book at Brady, but he's only got particular substantiation at the moment. It's not enough to guarantee a conviction, so EJ is willing to let Brady have his freedom until he can amend that. Days spoilers say Brady will blast Justin for going against his wishes since he wants to pay the price for his conduct. Although Brady can't flash back running down Sarah Kyriakis, he's convinced he must have done it. At the Kyriakis manse on Monday's occasion, Fiona Cook will be prepared to silence Sarah permanently. Days of Our Lives observers know Fiona just asked remission for what she's about to do as she raised a pillow over sleeping Sarah. It's clear that Fiona wants to smother Sarah to keep her from discovering any further recollections that might come to light. Days spoilers say Fiona's fatal plan will fail, so Xander Kyriakis might return with the haze he went downward for. It could leave Xander wondering what Fiona's doing, but she might claim she was just fumbling Sarah's pillow to make her more comfortable. Also again, Sarah herself might wake up terrified about what Fiona's intentions are and face the same reason. Anyhow, Days of Our Lives spoilers say Fiona won't manage to silence Sarah, but she'll at least be suitable to cover up her grim plot. Our prognostications point to Fiona growing decreasingly nervous since Sarah will suffer hypnotism soon, so stay tuned for updates on any other recollections that might rise to the face. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.